Hi there, Maimoona. So let's take a look at this essay you've written us and see what you had to say. The topic is globalization. Discuss both sides and give your opinion. So let's see what you did with this. Okay. Due to globalization, international business is spreading rapidly. Some people opine that this has brought prosperity in the country, while others take it as a danger to their cultures, traditions, and customs. This is spelled wrong, so careful. In my opinion, international market... You mean here international marketing, ING. International marketing contributes to the nation's economy as well as helps in establishing relationships with other nations. Okay, so far so good. I'm glad that you used your opinion in the introduction. You stated it clearly, so let's move on and see what you wrote. International business has many advantages to a country. Firstly, it deals with the unemployment problem of a country by offering jobs. For example, by opening factories or industries in another country, it provides jobs to the local people. Okay. Secondly, it will bring international tourists with it, thus stabilizing the economy of a country and also improving. So, thus stabilizing and also improving. So you have to make sure that these are together since they're connected by an and. With neighboring countries. Finally, it gives lots of choices to the people. People have many brands of products, thus providing opportunity to them to choose the best. All right, so there are a couple of things happening here. The first one is it's not clear that you're talking about international marketing. I'd like you to look in a search engine and see what international marketing is. What you're talking about really is more globalization, and international marketing is a part of that, but it's like you're talking about the umbrella called globalization and not the specific facet of it, which is international marketing. So do research a little bit about this in order to understand the topic a little more clearly. And then I felt like this was a little underdeveloped. I didn't do a word count. I don't know how much it is. I imagine that it's over 250 words, but it still seems rather short. It feels like there is more that could be developed in each of these statements that you've made here. So keep that in mind. The development is a little, it's not that it's weak, it's just, it's not fully covered. And of course, when we talk about fully covered, that could mean an 8 or a 9. In task response, but I still would like to see a little more. Okay. On the other hand, globalization has some drawbacks too. Due to international marketing, ING again, flourishing rapidly in a country, local market, the local market, or even better, local markets, plural, have been suffering badly. There are a number of brands available and also in at reasonable prices that people tend to buy without this instead of local products. Now, here what you could have used is a nice linking device. You could have said, as a result, because it's not really clear here what the link is. So what you're really talking about is a result of these international markets and international products. Moreover, it also risks, with an S at the end, the nation's culture and traditions. For instance, in Asia, most of the people have adopted Western style of living, the Western style of living, in every aspect of life from dressing to food. To elaborate, Chinese cousins and junk food have... What? I don't understand. What do you mean Chinese cousins? Do you mean Chinese cuisine? Okay, I think you do. So, Chinese cuisine, spelled differently, and junk food have become so popular among the people of the subcontinent that their traditional dishes have been forgotten. Okay, fine. So, to conclude, I think that international buses? Do you mean businesses? Bosses? Maybe you mean bosses. Can't really say that that's my favorite word. It does feel a little informal, so I prefer something different. Maybe people who are responsible for international marketing campaigns have a very important role in establishing good relations with other countries and act as a backbone of a nation's economy. Okay, so my feedback basically is that there were some areas that I felt were not fully developed, as I already talked about. That would definitely be in this first body paragraph. There were some problems with your spelling or your word choice. It's not really clear which one was the problem, but there were some problems there. And of course, there is the problem that I don't think you fully grasped what international marketing is, so I'd like you to do a little research about it so you can get a clearer picture of what we mean by international marketing. This is really important to answer exactly the topic that is addressed to you and not something that you sort of think relates. So you've got some nice elements here, Maimoona, but there are some problems. So I hope that we can continue to work together. As you can probably see from the website, there are lots of different options and lots of different ways that we can help you to prepare for your IELTS. So take a look and see which one suits you best. I do definitely want to see more work from you because I think that you've got some nice elements to your writing, but I think you do need some further support and further feedback. So let's see how we can get you to your goal. Okay, so thanks very much for writing this essay. I wish you lots of luck in your IELTS and keep on writing.